The next thing I'm going to do is model the decking sheet, and for that I'm on level 3, and the decking corrugation is perpendicular to uh, the direction of the secondary beams. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do similar to what we did for filler slabs. We're going to model in place. It's not very cut and dry. It's like placing a beam. It's a little complicated. You'll have to model the corrugation. So what we do is go to component, go to model in place, and what we have is modeling a floor. Click OK. I'm going to call it decking, and OK. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a reference plane here. Okay, and here is where we are going to model the corrugation, and then we're going to extrude it. So RP, reference plane shortcut. uh, I'm going to just quickly make a random line, straight line on the last rightmost edge, and I like to name it as RP1 for future reference. RP, and now I'm going to go to create. We are making an extrusion, and then we'll set a plane which is RP1, and we'll go to this side. It asks you to go from east to west. We're looking from right side, so I'll go to east. Now I'm looking here, and I'm going to model the. I can also say show, but it just gets too cluttered. Okay, now I'm going to model one from here. Let's say 60, and somewhat let's say 60 here. Another 80, and just to check, this is 49. Let's put it nice 50. Okay, I'm going to mirror it using the dm command. So click here and dm, just like mi in your CAD. Click here, and now I have this, and now I'm going to replicate it. So how do I select this? Either I can hold control and select each of one of them, or hover my mouse over one of them, click tab, toggle between the entire selection, chain of walls or lines, click and CO. So reference, destination again, and I'm going to double them. So again, tab, control, not control, tab, select. So gets quicker because you're doubling from 1 to 4 to 8 and so on and so forth. CO. Takes a bit of turns, but thankfully we are doing over a shorter span. Now here I'm going to select maybe some of it. For the remainder of the sheet, and this works. I'll take one last probably. Okay, now I have here, now we are going to first go to offset and create a 1 mm offset. If you don't have it, do it, and then click somewhere else, okay, or move or whatever. And then now what we're going to do is select all of this, create a 1 mm offset on the upper side. 1 mm is the thickness of the sheet, right? So how do I select all of this? Hold tab, sorry, press tab once, everything is selected, press OF. Okay, nothing again, just let's do once again, tab, and you'll see that do not go it downwards, do it upwards, tab. Okay, it's going to take some time, but it's creating another set of pink lines, which is basically our thickness before we close the loop. So we will go to line here and close these two loops. Everything else should be fine. Right edge and then the left edge. Okay. Another thing is material. I have selected metal deck. You can, I think metal is the best here. Just type metal deck. This will show up. Click OK, and that's very important. And lastly, how much do you want to extrude? So I've put 13,500. If I go to 3D, I'm 13,500 that side. So I think it should be minus, but work around whatever works for you. That side is 13,500. And yeah, so we have extrusion, we have a pink loop, we have material. Click OK, and we have here the decking sheet. Now we're going to model the concrete next.